So this is my new partner, K9 Mac, at 8 weeks old. We're going to be documenting all of his progress on TikTok so we can show you what it takes to take an 8-week-old puppy to eventually certify as a police canine. Along the way, we hope to teach you all the things we learn, and we hope to make you laugh. So hopefully you stick around. So this is Mac after his first day out on patrol. We're still in training, but every handler has a cleanup story, so let's get into it. Mac was in the process of changing his food and getting adjusted to the car, which is just inherently a bad combo. Little man spent his first shift pretty much throwing up everywhere, including all over myself. But I refer to this as the sacrificial day one, because since then he really loves the car now, never has accidents, and even barks at the door if he's getting a little sick. Training a dog is pretty simple, but it's not always that easy. I simply reward Mac with one kibble every time he does something I want him to do. In the essence, he earns all of his food. If it's not food, we use his ball. Every time he does something we want him to, he gets his favorite ball. It wasn't until around 4 months old he really started liking balls and ropes. Once I discovered Mac really liked these toys, I stopped leaving them out freely. Mac soon learned if he was behaving well or doing the tasks I was asking him that he was going to get the ball more. So here's some examples to show you how excited he gets when he has these toys. If your dog is doing anything like this with their toy, I would strongly encourage you to reinforce them as reward toys for training. Slowly start incorporating some training outside. With all the distractions, it's really good to challenge your dog to focus. Today we focused on sit and stay, but for a longer duration. As you can see, he can get pretty distracted, but he held his position. After this, I had him stay and I backed up. Today we got to around 30 feet. Every week I challenge him to hold the position a little bit longer. Just for fun, we work some basic paw, and I've been teaching him how to give kisses.
To be honest, we're doing a lot more playing than training. When Mac is happy and excited, he's more motivated to want to work and listen to me. Try to find that balance in you and your dog's relationship.
We get this question all the time, so let's get into it. So if later down the road, if Mac shows signs of not being happy and not being motivated to do the job, then the fix is pretty simple. I will adopt him to be my new personal pet, and we're going to eat Cheetos on the couch for the rest of his life. But so far, all signs are looking good. If you're here for training, here is how I'm beginning to get Mac to jump onto different surfaces with an up command. To start this process, I was guiding Mac up on the couch with his kibble and only saying up one time. After Mac understood the concept, I would pick him up and put him on different surfaces, different tables, different elevation. The key here is for Mac to build confidence and build trust in me that I'm putting him in a situation where he's going to be okay. So now with the up command, Mac is willing and confident to go where I point him to come up to. Here's another basic exercise we're working on. I tell Mac to leave it until I give him a command to eat. Ideally, I want him to be sitting the whole time, but we're still working on it. For the first 2 weeks, I had to physically restrain Mac and say leave it, but after 3 weeks, he's starting to do what you see here, where he's waiting for me to tell him to eat. So it's pretty good. Mac had a really bad habit whenever he'd want to go to and from places to pretty much bulldoze anyone or anything in his way. So now whenever we leave a room or we go outside, he has to sit and wait for me to tell him to go outside. At first, we were using his leash to physically restrain him from leaving. Once he started to get the hang of it, then we rewarded him with treats, and then he understood the concept. We often get asked if Mac can be a regular dog when he gets home from work, and the answer is simply yes.